Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad you came out tonight. We are really excited about this. Is our first outdoor concert ever, and maybe this might be a new trend that we start. But we're so excited for everyone to be here. If you need a chair, there are extras in the back. Please help yourself. We want you to sit back, enjoy the concert, and just have a great time tonight, and enjoy something we haven't been able to do in a very, very long time. So thank you again for all being here. I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Pease.
Our first song is The Future's Calling Us. Our second song is Wide Open Spaces.
see, we didn't practice with the wind, so we're a little bit, they're a little dismayed that it didn't go the way we wanted, but that's okay. Good job.
Our next song is Good Habits. Stars and Stripes is our next song.
We are
want to take a second to acknowledge my pianist. I just couldn't see putting Mrs. Darrow through this, but Mrs. Darrow is here, and I would like to give a hand for her. She's been with me years and years and years. Stand up, Mrs. Darrow. Thank you so much. I was just like, crazy year. Thank you. Okay, next one.
This Flag We Fly is our next song. The Power of One is our next song.
If I need a friend, would you take my hand? Would you turn away? Or would you take my
Um, so this one's a little, we're prepping for this one. We haven't gotten to practice some of this stuff, but basically, I would like to take a moment to thank all the parents and the students who have attended this concert. And adding some humor to our crazy year, I took the liberty of writing some new lyrics to the 12 Days of Christmas, so I thought might be interesting. As most of you are aware, most things in our lives have been very different. Everyone has experienced numerous changes and challenges, from remote Wednesdays to color-coded car pickups. There's always been another issue. I would like to say thank you to our fearless leader, Mrs. Van Slyke, who has led us through this year no matter what might be required. And a last word to all of you before we get into this. I just have totally loved teaching some of you, as well as I always had this vision, like, when I retire, I'm going to say, okay, how many of you did I teach? And I was already like, all these people are going to stand up. So anyways, I won't do that, but I do thank you for sharing all these lovable kids with me and yourselves with me. And I just thank you for making these years so much fun and just so enjoyable for me. I can't even tell you enough how much I appreciate all of you and appreciate how you support the arts and what you do raising these wonderful, don't talk, these wonderful kids, because they do a super job and I give them an extra applause anytime. So with that, are you ready? The 12 months of COVID.
school, friends on remote, score A and B, 6 feet apart. Please wear your mask, cover your nose. No toilet paper, sanitize your hands, wear latex gloves, and remote school for you and me. On the 10th month of COVID, this is what you see. Don't share your food, lunch in a row. New desk at school, friends on remote. Cohort A and B, 6 feet apart. Please wear your mask, cover your nose. No toilet paper, sanitize your hands, wear latex gloves, and remote school for you and me. On the 11th month of COVID, this is what you see. Do what you can, don't share your food, lunch in a row. New desk at school, friends on remote. Cohort A and B, 6 feet apart. Please wear your mask, cover your nose. No toilet paper, sanitize your hands, wear latex gloves, and remote school for you and me. On the COVID, this is what you see. Wear in my Chromebook, do what you can. Don't share your food, lunch in a row. New desk at school, friends on remote. Cohort A and B, 6 feet apart. Please wear your mask, cover your nose. No toilet paper, instead give me a break. Oh, toilet paper, sanitize your hands, wear latex gloves, and remote school.
Okay, my friends, hold on a second, okay? I have to tell you, when they first started singing, I'm getting all choked up, thinking, I haven't seen this all year. This is amazing. And then you guys end it with this, and I'm laughing hysterically. So nice job. Give them another round of applause. Parents, I just want to thank you for all your support this year. We couldn't have done it without you. It has been very challenging. It's been very tough. And every one of those 12 months of COVID are so true. We lived and breathed it every single day. I don't know how many times. Cover your nose, cover your nose. So this is very refreshing. But before we end tonight, we have a little message we want to send. Mrs. Pease is retiring this year. She has been in our... She has been in education for 46 years. And here at Roy-Hart, we have had her for 44 of those 46 years. And I have to tell you, I have been here for just over 10 years, and every year she surprises me with something new. I had no idea what to expect today, and we were able to pull it off. Mrs. Pease came to me and said, what about an outdoor concert? Okay, let's figure it out. And we were still figuring it out this morning. We were working on it. But we have a little presentation. I'd like to call up Carol Blumrick to say a few words. As many of you may know, this is Kathy's sister-in-law. She's a former teacher, current board member, resident of Middleport. So it's all yours, Carol.
Oh, there's a sock on this microphone. Okay. Kathy, Mrs. Pease, in this treasure box, there are messages and mementos from some of your colleagues, past and present, friends, family, and even former students. In the spirit of COVID, some have been sent digitally to view, others are to have and to hold. Congratulations on a truly deserved retirement. You will be missed, but welcome to the club.
I'll just say thank you again. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for all the people that have, when I'm out, sometimes people say, I went on the road with this band, and it's because of you. And I like go, oh, really? I'm constantly being told that I told them to do something, or I talked them into doing something, or I coached them. I don't know. I don't remember any of it, but please, if you see me out and you can reintroduce yourself, sometimes I don't quite recognize you because you were this size and now you're adults. And I was laughing the other day because one of the teachers was saying that I taught was saying, I'm the oldest one now. I could retire. It was like, yeah, like I had to get married because all my students were getting married. Now I better retire because if I don't, my students are going to be retiring before me also. So thank you again, and really, I really appreciate it. So bye.
There we go. Technical difficulties. We'll figure this out. We haven't figured out how we're dismissing the kids this evening, so bear with us. We're going to figure this out. But once again, thank you for all being here. We truly appreciate it. Friday's our last day of school. It's gone by way too quickly. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate each and every one of you and each and every one of you. So thank you for showing up tonight. There's almost 80 of you here today. This is amazing. So thank you. All right, we're going to try. We'll dismiss by risers. We'll have the students come to you, and feel free to gather and hang out as long as you want. You're welcome. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.